And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move along to our next portion of our program that Muhammad Ali definitely wanted to be a part of, and that is a presentation of our honored attendees, our star-studded cast of all-time boxing heroes and present world champions in attendance with us here this morning and throughout the week. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to recognize the world champions in attendance for the 50th WBC Convention. First, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current WBC Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, Abner Mares.
The current WBC Lightweight Champion, Adrian Confessor Hernandez.
The great former Bantamweight Champion, Alfonso Zamora.
The greatest fighter from Africa, three-time WBC World Champion from Ghana, Azuma, the Professor Nelson.
The great former WBC Bantamweight Champion and boxing icon, Carlos Zarate.
Former WBC Lightweight Champion, Cesar Bazan.
The first ever WBC Honorary Champion and three-time WBC World Champion, please welcome the coal miner's daughter, Christy Martin.
The current WBC Featherweight Champion, Daniel Ponce de Leon.
The two-time WBC World Champion, Daniel Zaragoza.
And we have the former WBC Light Flyweight World Champion, Edgar Sosa.
Three-time World Champion, Guadalupe Pintor.
The former WBC Strawweight Champion, Hideyuki Ohashi.
The great three-time WBC Light Flyweight World Champion, El Pequeño Gigante de Nesa, Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez.
Two-time WBC Super Welterweight Champion from Spain, Javier Castillejo.
The greatest Australian boxer and WBC champion of all time, Jeff Fenech.
And fresh off of a big knockout victory, please welcome the current WBC International Heavyweight Champion, Jonathan Banks.
Former Super Lightweight Champion, Juan Laporte.
The former WBC Light Flyweight Champion, the best champion ever from South Korea, Jun Woo Chang.
And the current WBC Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Christoph Wlodarczyk.
Former WBC Flyweight Champion, Mariana Juarez.
Two-time WBC World Champion, Mia St. John.
Four-time World Champion in three weight divisions, great champion from Puerto Rico, Miguel Angel Cotto.
The first fighter to ever fight for 12 rounds and one of Emmanuel Stewart's stars, Milton McCrory.
Former heavyweight world champion from Russia, Nikolai Valuev.
And the former WBC Heavyweight Champion of the World, Oleg Mustayev.
Former great welterweight champion, Pepino Cuevas.
Two-time WBC Bantamweight Champion, Rafael Herrera.
Two-time World Champion from England, the very popular Ricky Hitman Hatton.
very popular WBC welterweight champion, Saul El Canelo Alvarez.
As well as the current WBC middleweight champion of the world from Argentina, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
And the former WBC featherweight champion from Australia, Sharon Años.
Current WBC bantamweight champion from Japan, Shinsuke Yamanaka.
Former OPBF champion, Jose Nita.
And the former three-time WBC world champion, the knockout artist, Terry Norris.
Current WBC flyweight champion from Japan, Toshiyuki Igarashi.
The former WBC featherweight and the first ever WBC champion, Ultiminio Ramos.
The current WBC heavyweight world champion, our hero and our pride, Vitaly Klitschko.
Former WBC flyweight champion, the first Russian ever to conquer a professional championship, Yuri Arbachakov.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, the five-time WBC world champion, the greatest Mexican boxer of all time, Julio Cesar Chavez.
And the former flyweight world champion, Guti Espadas.
Former WBC featherweight champion, Guti Espadas Jr.
The former light flyweight champion, Juan Herrera.
The former WBC light fly and flyweight world champion, Freddy Castillo.
The best WBC flyweight champion of Yucatan, Miguel Canto.
The former WBC light flyweight champion, Gilberto Keb Bass.
And the former WBC featherweight world champion, Rudy Lopez.
Super featherweight silver champion, Sergio Thompson.
The Continental Americas former flyweight champion, Wilbert Ukab.
And joining us from Rome in Italy, here's the WBC middleweight silver champion, Domenico Spada.
Former British champion, Scott Welch.
Ok, ya van a entrar, si nos vamos haciendo tantito para atrás, tantito para atrás.
Erika Anabea Farías.
Un poco más hacia atrás, por favor.
And the former international champion, Ruben Castillo.
Un poco más hacia atrás, por favor.
Current WBC strawweight champion, the first ever champion from China, Zhang Xiao Zhang.
The former Latin American champion, Fres Oquendo.
And the three-time WBC world champion, Eric El Terrible Morales.
Current WBC silver super lightweight champion, Roberto Ortiz.
And the WBF champion from Australia, Will Tomlinson.
And the current WBC Super Flyweight Silver Champion, Carlos Cuadras.
Current WBC Youth Middleweight Champion, Gilberto Ramirez.
Former two-time world champion, Celestino Caballero.
And now the OPBF Lightweight Champion, Nihito Arawa. Ladies and gentlemen, we conclude with an opportunity for one of our great champions. For one of our great champions to share some words with you. A gentleman who will be representing all of the champions of the world with his speech here this morning. Certainly a real treasure in boxing, a great representative of the sport in and out of the ring. He has held the WBC title